I got a little gift for you. Now, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Look at that. See that? This is the favorite thing that I have on this earth. And Rocky Marciano gave me that. You know what it was? His cufflink. Huh? And now I'm giving it to you. And it's got to be like an angel on your shoulder, see? And if you ever get hurt and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, "Get up, you son of a bitch. Because Mickey loves you." Okay?
Thanks, Mick.
All right.
I love you too.
See this? Go after him, kid. Go ahead.
Thanks. You was each.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ringside Report video email bag show on the Ringside Report web TV channel. Now, here's your host, the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing, Bad Brad Berkowitz.
Hey folks, welcome back to another RSR video email bag show on the Ringside Report web TV channel. Now today, the sky just freaking opened in St. John, Indiana, and rain came down like a freaking flood. I was in the back building an ark, and Santino and Bella were helping me. I mean, it's crazy. And would you believe this? In about 3 hours from now, it's going to be sunshine, partly cloudy, and 80 freaking degrees. But right now, the wind came through Windiana in St. John. I mean, everything is going like this. Rain coming down, thunder. Bella's under the desk. She's nervous. She's sleeping in her bed because she doesn't like the thunder. Santino's over here to the right off camera, just chilling, making sure his sister's all right. So, remember, if you want to be on my show, send your questions into ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. Again, that's ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. Hit that button, whatever corner it's in, and subscribe. Now, remember, when we hit 1,500 subscribers to the RSR web TV channel, I'm going to be giving away this great book, Off the Ropes, the Ron Lyle story, written by the late Candace Toff. I reviewed it on my show. You can check out that video. Great book. 1,500 subscribers. Now remember, when you subscribe, you are automatically entered for all future prizes. Forget about it. That's right. I said it. Now, leave your comments below. Let's get a conversation going. I love hearing from great boxing minds. So without further ado, forget about it. Let's get into your great questions on this raining Thunder Day in St. John, Indiana. First up, Bad Brad. I'm the #1 fan of Julian Williams, and him beating Hurd last week was the highlight of my life to date. What did you think of the fight? JT from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, JT, welcome to the show from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, or Philly, Pennsylvania. Now, what did I think of the fight? Great fight. Williams was the 7-1. 7-1 underdog, and he beat the champion. I like Hurd. I think he's a class act. I like Julian Williams. I think so far it's the fight of the year, and I was happy to see that the right man got the decision. And Hurd, the ex-champion, his first loss, showed a lot of class at the post-fight conference, gave Williams his credit, and Williams broke down in tears, moved me to tears because I know what it meant to him. I'm very, very proud of Julian Williams. He's definitely one of the best fighters around today. He showed that because Hurd is a very good fighter. I'm not saying the best. I said one of the best. Now, this is Hurd's first loss. Let's see how he comes back from it. I think he needs to move up to 160 because he looked drained. And he's a big guy, so I think 160 is where he needs to be. But if I know Hurd, being a competitive guy like he is, he's going to want a rematch. And Julian Williams is going to want to give him a rematch because that's what true champions do. They give the champion that they beat a chance to win their title back, like Dwight Braxton did back in the day with Matthew Saad Muhammad. That's one that comes to my mind. Aaron Pryor and Alexis Arguello, and so on. Great fight, great for boxing. 2 class acts. And Jarrett Hurd, I know you follow me on Facebook. Check out this video when you see it. Props to you, my man. You're a class act. It was great to see your mom there. Great to see how humble both of you are. You are a credit to the sport of boxing. You are the best of what boxing has on its best night. You proved that, guys. All right. JT from Philly. All right, next up. Hello, Bad Brad. This is Brooklyn L. Another one from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. One of the boxing meccas. It sure is, pal. Who do you think wins a fight between Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray Leonard? I think Pryor kills Sugar Ray Leonard. Okay, well, first of all, pal, welcome to the show. I know you're a Facebook friend of mine. First of all, everybody knows what that means. It's Hawk time, baby. It's Hawk time. Aaron the Hawk Pryor, 39-1 as a pro. Only lost one time to Bobby Joe Young in a fight that he shouldn't have lost. He was unfortunately fighting his demons at the time, drugs, crack cocaine, and he lost that fight in a weird fight. He should be undefeated. But Sugar Ray Leonard did not want to fight Aaron Pryor at the lower weight. He just didn't want to do it. Okay, now, who do I think would win? You got two great champions, okay? And I'm going to take my love of Aaron as being my #1 favorite fighter of all time, take it out of the mix. Have to be fair. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the best that ever did it. Great fighter. Now, this fight, since you're asking me my opinion, has to be at junior welterweight, which is 140, as you know, Brooklyn, and the rest of the people watching. Sugar Ray has to meet him at 140. And it has to be 15 rounds. 10, 5, 15, baby, not 12. 1-5, not the 12 rounds that he got against Marvin Hagler that Sugar Ray Leonard got, because I always felt that Sugar Ray won, but he was coming on Hagler, and had it went 15, I think Hagler would have taken a decision. Now, Sugar Ray Leonard versus Aaron the Hawk Pryor. Woo, buddy, what a fight, what a fight, what a fight, what a fight. Did I say what a fight? I think that it could go either way. Whoever is best that night is going to pull it out. But I think that Aaron has just a little bit more at 140 than Sugar Ray Leonard would have. I don't think he'd stop Sugar Ray. But I think it'd be a very close, competitive fight. But I think Aaron ekes it out. And I'm going to say by a split decision. Split decision win for Aaron Hawk Pryor. Now, if Sugar Ray Leonard won, that wouldn't be shocking news. I know you said you think Sugar Ray Leonard would kill him. I don't know about that. But you never know. I don't think either one would stop the other one. But I do know this. If either one was seriously hurt, both of them are great finishers. Look what Aaron did to the great Alexis Arguello, who, by the way, is my #2. Look what Sugar Ray Leonard did in the first Tommy Hearns fight, coming back after he was losing that fight on the cards. When he got Tommy hurt, he finished him. And that's something you don't see in boxing as much today. Sugar Ray Leonard and Aaron the Hawk Pryor were finishers. So whoever got hurt in that fight, pal, is getting taken out. I can tell you that. Because neither one of them is going to leave anything in the ring that night. But if I had to leave the gun, take the cannoli pick, I'm going with Aaron the Hawk Pryor at 140, 15-round fight, eking out a split decision, tough, close fight over Sugar Ray Leonard. All right, folks, that's my pick. And on that note, we're going to take a short commercial break.
This is James Quick Killers, the Fighting Cowboy. You watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad Berkeley. It's a knockout.
Hi, this is Ray Boom Boom Mancini, and you're watching RSR Video Email Bag Show with your host, Bad Brad. Now, at this point, Bad Brad wants me to say, forget about it, but I'm not going to say it because it's stupid. I mean, come on now. Brad, what are you doing? You think you're some half-assed wise guy or what? So I'm not saying it, okay? Forget about it. I'm not saying it.
Hi, this is Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, and you're watching the Ringside Report Video Email Bag Show with my main man, Bad Brad Berkeley. Forget about it.
Hi, this is Gregory Abbott. You're watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show, hosted by Bad Brad. Bringing you the latest developments in the world of boxing. Peace.
This is Jesse Left Hook Cook, and you're watching the Ringside Report Video Email Bag Show with my good friend Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it.
Hi, this is Sean O'Grady. You're watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad. Forget about it.
Hello, this is Jackie Lopez, and you are watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad.
This is Trey Lippy Morrison, and you're watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad. Forget about it.
Hi, fight fans. This is Steve Double S. Smoger, International Boxing Hall of Fame referee, class of 2015, and you are watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad. Enjoy.
Hey, Alice Trebek, you think you keep it quiet in a set? I'm ready to interview with Quick Tillis. I don't need, we're not playing Jeopardy?
We're going to be playing more than Jeopardy if you don't hurry up so we can shoot this book ad.
Between you and Santino, I'm telling you, everybody wants to be in the act. All right, folks. I guess we got to shoot a book ad for this book. Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. I guess that would be me, Bad Brad Burger. Forget about it. Hey, folks, if you want to pick up the book, it's been around for a while. I get a lot of great emails and texts and meet people out that love the book, and I appreciate each and every one of you. It's still available at www.authorhouse.com. Go online, you'll save a few fazuls because you get it there wholesale. If you want it personally autographed, we can do that too for you, folks. All you gotta do is pay postage and handling to St. John, Indiana. Yes, I said St. John, Indiana because Deb and I have relocated, and that's where we live now. Again, www.authorhouse.com to pick up the book, Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime. All right, folks, remember, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad. Hey, folks, this is the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it. I want to talk to businesses out there in the United States and overseas. If you're interested in advertising an RSR Video Email Bag Show, send me an email to ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. Again, that's ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, shoot me an IM or call the Ringside Report office at 703-517-2155. And remember, folks, the best is yet to come. Forget about it. All right, folks, we're now back. And if you forgot who I was during the commercial break, I'm the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad Berkowitz, and this is the RSR Video Email Bag Show on the Ringside Report Web TV channel. Now hit that button and subscribe. Leave your comments below. Reminder, please don't leave me your questions on Facebook or IM them to me. They have to be sent to ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. And one more time, when we hit 1,500 subscribers, we're going to give away this great book that I reviewed on my show last month, Off the Ropes, the Ron Lyle story, written by the late Candace Toff. Fantastic book. 1,500 subscribers. Doesn't matter if you're in the States or overseas. We will pay postage and handling and get it to you. All you have to do is subscribe, and you will be eligible for all future prizes that we're going to give away on the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Now let's get to the remainder of your questions. And it sounds like the thunder stopped and there's no more rain, which is, like I said, insane in the membrane. Who's that, folks? Who sang Insane in the Membrane back in the 90s? I just heard some thunder. All right, next up, Bad Brad, longtime viewer. Throw me an extra forget about it from my cousin Anthony. Yo, Anthony, forget about it. I'm throwing you one, pal. Forget about it. I threw you an extra one. I want to ask you about The Rock, as in Rocky Graziano. My dad loved him, and they used to eat pizza together in Brooklyn. To this day, he still has their picture together in my parents' living room. Carmen T. from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, Carmen T., forget about it. You get an extra one there. Brooklyn, New York, my old stomping grounds. Pizza. Ay, 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 sweet tornado. Tommy Lamont, I know you're watching this show. Go ahead and rub it in, pal, and tell me how much the pizza in New York is so much better than everywhere in the world. Like, I don't know that, okay? I'm in frickin' Indiana, where you can't get a good slice of pizza to save your life. Drives me frickin' nuts. All right? And Tommy Lamont gives me the business, my paisan, who lives in Westchester County, New York, where I grew up. And he always is sending me the little things that give me breaking the nads about the pizza. Because the pizza out here sucks. All right. Rocky Graziano. Oh, what a fighter he was. What a fantastic fighter. The wars he had with Tony Zay. Oh, sweet tornado. Absolute warrior. Funny man. Talented. Did TV. Was in Tony Rome at a small part. Frank Sinatra put him in a movie. He was beloved. And I'll give you an extra story. Great fighter. Great champion. Larger-than-life character. Great charisma. The story is this. My dad knew him, met him on Miami Beach back in the 1950s. And my dad drove in a car with Rocky Graziano from Miami Beach to New York. He helped drive. But here was the kicker. My dad didn't have a driver's license at the time. But Rocky didn't care because he loved my dad. And my dad was such a larger-than-life character that he cracked Rocky up, as I was told the story. And he didn't care. He didn't have a driver's license. And they drove to New York from Miami Beach. Forget about it. Carmen, very special fighter. The movie that Paul Newman made in, I believe it was 1956, Somebody Up There Likes Me, the story of Rocky Graziano. Originally, Steve McQueen was supposed to play that. No, James Dean was supposed to play that role. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure James Dean was supposed to play that role and passed away. Paul Newman played him. Great, great movie. And look for a young, at the beginning of his career, Frank Lopez. I'm going to buy you $500 suits because I want you to come and work for me. That was him. And Scarface, Robert Loggia, was also in Somebody Up There Likes Me. There's a scene when he's coming out of, I forget where, if it's the gym or where Rocky's coming out of Paul Newman, and he runs into Robert Loggia. So, very special fighter. Give my best to your father. And here's one more for Anthony. Anthony, forget about it. All right, last question. It's a long one, folks. Goes to Bad Brad. Brother, I watch all your Facebook Live videos even after you went live. You're doing it has motivated me to get back in the gym, and I thank you for truly caring about others by encouraging us to do anything in the form of exercise. Well, pal, I always say it on my Facebook Live videos. I don't care if you're young, if you're old, if you're skinny, if you're heavy, if you're in between. Anything you do, I support you. I see people walking down the street. I don't judge them. I give anybody credit at anyone's age, whether you're young, old, middle-aged, or old. I know I'm middle-aged. I'm 51. I don't care what age you are. I give you credit for any type of exercise you do to get yourself healthy. And yeah, I'm doing it, baby. I got to. 2 workouts a day from May 1st. We got the first one in this morning. We'll do one later today. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a Facebook Live video if it's not raining from the track. So tune into that. So he goes on to say, you're a man of compassion. I respect you for it big time, brother. I heard you mention my favorite fighter, Marvin Hagler, on one of your Facebook Live videos with that great story of you meeting him in Italy when you were stationed there during the war and hanging with him the entire night at a nightclub. How do you think he would do today? I am sure I know your answer, but I have some folks that think GGG and Canelo could beat Marvin at 160. Set them straight in your straight-up way. I can't wait to hear your answer, and thank you again for all that you take the time to do for your fans out there who love you always being fair and keeping it real 100%. Ronald C. from Tampa, Florida. All right, Ronald C., you get the last question, and that was a long one, but it's a good question. Pal, I can make this answer as short as possible. Marvin Hagler at 160. First of all, GGG is a great fighter. Canelo is a great fighter. I'm not taking anything away from either one, even though I'm not a fan of Canelo because he cheats. But he's still a great fighter, and that's why I'm pissed off with him, because he didn't need to cheat. Okay? Now, with that said, at 160, forget about it. Hagler beats GGG. Hagler beats Canelo, and he beats anybody else today at 160. Marvin Hagler was one of the best in the top 2 or 3 middleweights of all time, depending on who you talk to. I know they throw Monzon in there, even though Marcel Cerdan won the title and then lost it on a shoulder injury against Jake LaMotta. They always say how great he is, but it would be Monzon, Hagler. I think Hagler's #1 middleweight of all time. I know you got Harry Greb in there too. So, you could debate there the 3, but I could tell you this. Marvin Hagler, today, undisputed middleweight champion of the world, no freaking buddy beats Marvin Hagler. Nobody. Not GG. Not Canelo. Forget about it. You knew I was going to say that. Ronald in Tampa, Florida sent some of that heat up here to St. John, Indiana. All right, folks. That's another RSR video email bag show in the can. All right? Forget about it. As Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, so long ago, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.